Hey guys, it is aka the Fuse Box. It is once again that time for us to engage in Fusebox Engaged. Today I am doing a special promo stream with an old buddy from the CG. It is the one, the only, Elliot Rodrigues.
What's going on, man? Thank you for having me.
What's going on?
Glad to be here.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, you have
Awesome.
been killing it on that campaign.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying this. It's really difficult, but it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it, and yeah, I'm really happy and grateful for all the feedback I've gotten, the support, and yeah, just looking. I'm just really glad that I'm able to continue working on my IP in the future, and that's just incredibly fulfilling and amazing.
Oh, hell yeah. So let's see. How long have you been in comics?
I've been reading on and off. Like I started reading comics when I was around 8 or 9 years old. I started with the Maximum Carnage saga with Spider-Man back in the 90s, and then I read a lot in the 90s. Then it just was slower and slower as I got older. The last big issue that I remember reading was a Civil War, and then I stepped away, and then I came back. Must have been like 5 years ago, and then I happened across all of this leftist ideology in comics, and it was not how I remembered comics to be back in the day. And yeah, I was really unhappy with what I saw, and then I came across the indie scene, and that just lighted the fire again. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. And yeah, I realized that I can do comics also, that I can also not just find other indie comics with great content, but that I can also make my own. And so I decided to do that roughly about 3-4 years ago. And so now I'm here with the campaign.
Hell yeah. So like what were you always like did you have an interest in storytelling like back in the day, or was that sort of like a recent thing that came up?
No, storytelling is part of the comic making process. It's something that I have to learn, and I'm continuing to learn as I work on my own stuff. I don't my whole thing in this is visual storytelling. I guess you could say. No, just I like the images. I like drawing. I like conveying ideas, emotions with drawings, and so. And so yeah, that was my main thing. No, but when I realized that I had to if I wanted to make a comic, I had to have a story with it. And so when I realized that, then I was like, yeah, I have to understand the concepts of storytelling much better, so I can make people come back for the second issue and third issue and so on. No, but initially that wasn't my draw into comics. My draw into comics, what got me into it was just the visuals. I'm learning about storytelling because that is a craft of its own. It is a required talent. It's not to be taken lightly, I think. And yeah, and that can make or break your book also, just as equally as the art.
Oh yeah, I mean, because that's my main focus is in the writing aspect. Because I think on your channel I told you about how I really I started off in film, and then I focused mainly on screenwriting, so I learned about the 3-act structure and all that, and really that's just kind of where my passion's been with it. Especially it was from playing video games and kind of picturing in my head how would I flesh this story out in a movie.
Yeah.
And I think comics are kind of a similar animal, except that you got to learn how to convey the story in just still images.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's why I was just kind of curious as to before you really got into the indie comic scene, was it ever in your mind oh, I want to get into some sort of creative medium, or did that kind of come afterward?
That's coming afterwards. Because my initial thing when I got into comics is oh, we can make comics, we can do our own stories. Great, I have an idea of a story. and it was just one story that I have in mind, and so I'm looking to flesh that out. I already did like a big outline for this entire story that I'm working on, so I know exactly what's going to happen from beginning to end. And I've learned along the way. I've read books and I've worked with editors, and I'm getting a better understanding of how the whole idea of story writing works. And so learning that has really tapped into my creative flow juices, I guess you can say. No, and I understand it a little bit better now. And so now that I have a greater understanding, I think I can translate this to other IPs that I have in mind. But yeah, storytelling is something, like I said, though, you should really study it closely to make sure that you don't make any mistakes or don't find yourself in loopholes or plot holes also. And
I mean, you're inevitably gonna run into those eventually. It's just kind of, you learn, you get better with it as you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And we have got a guest here also. What's up, Allie?
Hey.
What's going on, Allie? How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
You too. I saw the link, and so I went and checked it out, and I saw Mr. Elliot here talking about something I don't hear artists ever talking about, and I was very impressed. So I thought I would come in and commend you for actually trying to figure out how to write instead of assuming that because you have, an idea and even a story that you are able to write it.
Yeah. No, it's I mean, you read comics, and in my case, putting comics and drawing aside, I finished university, and in university, you're asked to read a bunch of books. I've read all kinds of novels and books, so I mean, I have a good understanding of how stories work, how certain words can impact to a greater extent than other words. And so, what I love about comics is that you get to combine word and images, and if you can combine them just right, like if you can provide an image that's just right with the exact word to describe that image, then it's just a masterpiece in itself. And so I want to try to do that. I know I can't because I'm still learning, but that's the aim. No, and so from the very beginning,
it sounds like you know what you're doing, and that's a good goal. And a couple years ago, when I was on a stream with Chuck Dixon, he said almost the exact same thing that you just said.
Yeah. Oh,
so
sweet.
I think it definitely. I haven't read the book, obviously, but because of what you said, I'm way more likely to want to pick it up, because it sounds like you actually care about the story and you don't want to just, sell your scribbles and your, like, you put effort into it, I guess is what I'm saying. So good job.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying my best to do it because that I don't underestimate that writing aspect, because I've also picked up a bunch of books in CG and in the indie scene in general. No, and I have been disappointed by the writing, because I like it like either the art hits and the writing doesn't, or sometimes the writing doesn't and the art doesn't. And so it's part. I'm very sure it's going to affect me also, because as I say, I'm just now getting started with this. But the idea is to try to improve. No, because. I mean, there's like visuals that I have in my head that I want to put on a page, and I want to make sure that I have the right word for it. Now, and when I have people on my show, also I always ask artists or creators, do you have an editor? Do you have an editor? Because that also tells me to a certain extent how much importance that particular creator is putting towards the writing aspect of it. And in most cases, I hear that the writer cannot be the editor, the artist cannot be the writer and the editor. And normally when that happens, there's usually a lot of mishaps. No, there's very few cases, but normally
I'm not agreeing with you just because I am an editor, and it's in my best interest to agree with you, because I don't edit my own stuff.
Sweet.
because that would be psychotic. Like I would miss things, and you know, even if I saw something that I was like, you know, in another book, I would normally tell someone to fix that, but not in mine because it's mine. You get someone with no mercy and do that. So that's awesome. I would say that's commendable. You're doing a great job. And
thank you.
I would have blind faith so far without knowing anything about your book, just based on that.
Sweet, awesome. That sounds great. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for the kind words. And yeah, if you're hopefully, I don't know if you'll consider backing it, but if you do consider backing it, hopefully you enjoy the book. And yeah, I mean, yeah, just hopefully everybody enjoys the book. But yeah, the idea is to put good images, put great text to it, and then hopefully people can get the meaning and the emotion behind what I'm trying to convey. So hopefully it happens.
That's all.
And we got the link to that campaign pinned up there in the live chat. So everybody click on it. Or if you're watching on Twitter, it's more complicated because I don't know how to do that. But our boy here is at Nigma85.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, you're doing a good job so far too. So other people seem to also believe in this.
Excuse me?
I'm looking at your campaign and you're doing a good job on it so far. So it's people are believing in you as well.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing, Ben. And yeah, I got 96 backers. I'm fortunate to have them. I've been doing what Coach Malin has been telling us all this time, and I've been trying to build my own platform, try to get my name out there. Before I launched the campaign, I was doing my own shows. I host a YouTube show every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and so I'm trying to, and I do that every week, and I have different creators on. I've had Ben on. I would love to have you on also, Ali, so we can talk about anything you're working on. And yeah, so the idea is to try to get more, try to get my name out there, try to get a crowd going, try to get a community going with the people that follow that's up on the channel. And I've been showing them my art. I've been also doing a lot of fan art in CG, trying to get my name out there. And yeah, I launched the campaign on my channel. And I announced that ahead of time, and did what I've seen other people do. Usually 3 months before you launch a campaign, you have a sign-up list. You start getting people informed. You start sending out links, and getting your sign-ups, and everything worked out great. I funded in the first 2 days, which was great.
That is amazing.
And I launched it on my channel, so I'm not
great
in
job.
in that case I'm not too dependent on other people. So I have that independence on my case. So that's great.
Look, you've already beaten me, so
No, but you've been around for a long time, Ben. You've been doing this for
too
a while.
long.
So, I mean, yeah, you've been doing this for a while.
Are you influenced by Dragon Ball?
I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. I would say yes.
I can tell.
Yes.
Well, I know. Speaking of influences, I was going to bring this up. I remember last stream I was on with you. You were talking about your influences for Ominous, and you mentioned Final Fantasy, and that immediately got my ears perked up because I am a huge Final Fantasy fan.
Sweet.
So I want to know, what's your favorite Final Fantasy?
8.
I've only played 7, 8, 9, and 10. So
those are the best ones.
And my favorite is 7. That's because it's the first one that I played. But
every guy's favorite is not 8, and that's not fair because 8 is so underrated, even if it is for girls.
I will say, he said,
which one?
8.
8.
Your favorite's 8. Oh, yeah, 8 was great. Also, yeah, Squall 8. And
I'll tell you this, Ali. 8 is my second favorite. So
yeah.
It's close because I actually played 8 before I played any of the others.
Oh, nice.
It was that I meant to rent 7, and I was young and stupid, and I got the Roman numerals mixed up. So I'm playing 8, and I'm thinking, like, where's this Cloud guy I kept hearing about, and all that, and where's this Sephiroth? I don't see, and so, but that's how I got into 8, and I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed it for its story more than anything else. I think like a lot of people have a problem with the junction system in that game.
Right.
I thought that was unique. I thought that was fun.
That was the first one I ever played, and I had a Game Shark that that had
you got codes
stuff on all my characters, so I didn't really have to try too hard.
So
sweet.
Maybe that's part of why I didn't care, because I didn't really have to learn how to do it. I
learned the hard way that in 8 the enemies level up with you, and I was not aware of that, and so like I would always train my butt off, and then like when I got to like the final boss, I got demolished.
You'll be equally buffed up, yeah. That was crazy. There's a character in my comic I'm gonna reveal much later on in book 2 that's very similar, or I don't know, but yeah, it's the influence is there, but it's very similar to that GF Diablos. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
Oh yeah,
I got a character like that. I love that character. That character is great.
I always renamed mine though, so for a long time I didn't even know their names. Like I didn't even know Squall was Squall, because the second they were like, "Oh, you can name them," I renamed them all. I even named for Noah's dog. I named him my dog's name. I was like, "Yep, that's Zero," even though like I didn't even know how to make him. I didn't even know how to make his little thing work.
Sweet.
And you know what's crazy? Nice. Even though I had a Game Shark that had every possible cheat because it was given to me, I still died.
Oh man,
Lord. That's how bad I am.
Allie, for
God's sake. It took me like 2 years to beat it. Even
it was some practice.
Yeah, it sucked.
So, I guess that's a nice segue into Ominous. I spelled ominous wrong on the freaking title.
Good job.
Yeah, it took out the O from the actual word. Yeah, and a lot of people have made that mistake, but it's all good. It's the word.
Okay, so I'm not just retarded. Okay.
No.
Might be both. Two things can be true at the same time.
For God's sakes, Allie.
Nice.
What?
But so anyway, Ominous, based on my favorite game series of all time, in a way. I know you said that it's obviously not a Final Fantasy story, but it's like you said that it's basically your version of what a Final Fantasy would be.
Yeah. Like I've played 7, 8, 9, 10. I was like, man, these stories are great, and each game is it's like a fresh slate. There's a new world, new characters, new villains, everything. And so I was like, man, if I could get a crack at it, what would I do with a story? And so I was like, man, I'll probably do this, and that. Oh, I like this idea. I like that idea. And I had all this stuff written down. I had sketches from like when I was 15, younger. And yeah, when I came to CG, to the indie scene, like, and when I thought that what IP could I, start working on first, that was the first one that popped in my mind. And yeah. So the influence for the game is there. If you play the game, you may catch on to some of the things that I do, some of the storyline probably, but yeah, I love the game. And
do you think this would make a good video game?
This, I don't know. I maybe like as a RPG game. I think I think it could. I think it could be an RPG game.
Well,
yeah, I think it could.
Well, get ready for the deal down the line. You're gonna get that gaming deal.
Heck yeah, man. That would be nice. Yeah.
So obviously the most iconic character from the Ominous artwork we've been seeing is that dude right there on the screen.
Yeah. Deathmonger.
Is he a recurring villain, or is he like kind of a one-off?
No, he was designed to be one of many villains that my hero was going to take on throughout the story. But I made a mistake, which ended up being a happy accident, by revealing this character well ahead of time, because he doesn't appear in the actual story until book 2. And so when I revealed him a long time ago, I got so much positive feedback from him that I felt obliged to to do something with him. And so I thought, well, I'm far ahead. I'm like so far ahead from actually getting to the point where he's going to be revealed. So I was like, what can I do in the meantime? And I was like, yeah, let me just do a quick short story with him taking on fighting Zadok, and then seeing how that goes. And that's what I did. You know, so that's actually how this whole book came about from that feedback that I got. And so I wanted to capitalize on that. And yeah, the reception is there. People love him. I had initial plans for this character, but they have since been completely changed because of the feedback. I had certain ideas for him, but now I'm changing everything.
Oh, hell
I'm gonna have him stick around for much longer. And I don't know. I also threw this idea out there. Like, what if I do like maybe a Deathmonger spin-off book, because this ominous story is not an ongoing series. It's going to finish. It's got a beginning and an end, and so once it's finished, what's next? No, so that could be a possibility also on doing a Deathmonger spin-off and seeing what he gets into. And yeah, I'm leaving everything open for possibilities. So.
Wait, well, that's first 90 backers get the Adam Miller trading card.
Yeah, I had that perk at the very bottom of the campaign page here. Yeah, the first 90 backers get the card, and
cool. I love that you did that for everybody. That was real cool. So, and
yeah.
The cards are really great quality too.
Yeah, definitely. I don't have mine with me, but yeah, I usually have it here with me.
Technical difficulties, ladies
and
gentlemen.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up, I guess.
No, but yeah, I have it. I put it away because the 90 backers have all gotten theirs. Yeah. So I don't have that available anymore for anybody who decides to back in the future.
It's just cool. I noticed that it was there because I got one too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Not of your character, obviously, of mine.
Yeah. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah,
that in my full pack, I've got it.
Sweet.
Well, why didn't you get his character?
Because it's his. I have a full deck, so I do have one of his characters, but I haven't opened it.
Well,
yeah,
you
exactly.
should.
I opened mine so that I could make sure that they were good cards, and they are. So everyone who's getting those cards is going to be really happy.
Heck yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. In that campaign, there's one trading card of all the artwork that he did.
Yep.
Yeah. So everybody got everybody's cards in that case. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. What's your character?
Egg Beater.
Egg Beater. All right. Sweet. I'll check him out.
I believe he's a serial killer. Correct.
He's an anti-hero, like the Crow.
Okay. Well, I was a little off.
I mean, he's a mass murderer.
Okay, well, I wasn't off.
More than a serial killer, but he has like a good cause, and he's crazy.
Nice.
My comic will come later, but this is about you. So.
Well, hell yeah. So let's see. I guess just give us a bit of an overview without, I'm not asking you to spoil anything.
Elevator pitch.
Yeah, no problem. Ominous Avenging Death is the name of this particular comic, and this is a 36-page book that's serving as an introduction to the world of Ominous that I'm creating. And it starts with a 10-page fight scene between my main character, Zadok, the guy with the sword that you see here, taking on this big monster named Deathmonger. And yeah, there's a 10-page fight scene with them. And in addition to that, there's also other other extras that I'm adding to the book to get you more acquainted with the story, with the world. For example, there's character bios, there's a world map. There's also a fan art gallery, and I'm including artwork from different artists. Like, for example, I got Skunk Artworks, I got Adam Miller. I also got a great sketch by Kenneth Rocafort.
Wait, this is how many pages?
36 pages. Yes.
For $20?
$10.
$10?
Yes. 36 pages for $10. Yes, my idea is to hopefully get people to take a chance on me, because I know, for example, the economy is a little rough, and me as a backer myself, I know that I want to get the biggest bang for my buck. So I think 36 pages and $10, I think that's a fair price.
That's
and,
a great
I'm
deal.
not.
That is
I'm not making.
Fair. Back
Yeah.
you guys book.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Yeah. And so
That's great. I was looking at it. There's one for $20, the unrevised edition.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that because it was from the old campaign?
Yeah, no. What happened is when I first did this whole fight scene, this whole story, I did it without an editor, and so I wrote the letters myself. I did everything myself, and I just worked with the letterer, and then I put together. Yeah, exactly. And I put together a PDF file, and I sold it to people just through word of mouth, and I got feedback from them. And there was things that they told me, hey, this is missing. You got to do this here. The writing is wrong. Sure. And so I took that feedback and then I changed everything, improved it, and now we have this.
That's really smart. Good job. Sweet. Good job, dude.
And excellent, thank you. And the unrevised edition, the books are done. They're right here. I got these. This is the unrevised edition that I'm holding up, and it's got the book as it was originally made. There's mistakes in it. Like, for example, I don't know if Ben can make me big. Wait.
Here. Oh, big in
yeah, wait.
Production. But yeah, here there's like this I went with this gray and black caption box, and I just thought it'd be cool. But then I got feedback that you can't read it. It's too dark, and so I had to change that. And then, for example, here on page 4, there's a fight scene, but there's no onomatopoeia. There's no sound effects at all. And so, yeah, I just had to completely change all that, go back and fix it. And so that's what I did with this campaign. I got everything fixed and sorted out as best as I could. And yeah, that's what we got now.
Well,
and so this is the actual book. Yeah, this is the actual book on the campaign.
That's really smart. It looks like you've done a super great job.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm going to share this out because this looks really cool. I think that a lot of people doing indie comics could probably learn a lot from you. Unfortunately, I do have to go. But this was really cool. Good luck. I hope that you sell way more.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
I'd be happy to come on your channel. You're welcome on mine. But I'm out of town, so I'm not doing any streaming until the middle of August. But definitely remind me, okay?
Yeah, definitely. I'll reach out, and we'll schedule, and then we'll talk about Egg Beater. Sweet. Are you doing a campaign soon?
Yeah, it'll be the Last Chance campaign.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, have fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Allie. Hell yeah.
Bye,
it's a pleasure. Awesome. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, Allie. Take care.
Yep. See ya.
Hell yeah. You got a new fan.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I believe, she shared. Yeah, no, it's funny. She was the one sharing the screen. I was going to share it myself, but she beat me to the punch.
Sweet. Nice.
But yeah, but
is she a co-host also on the show?
No, she's an old buddy. We've streamed together before, and this is actually the first time she's clicked on the link to come on in. So, you know.
Oh, nice.
I think it was because we were showing off Ominous.
Sweet.
What is up, Tank Ferret?
What's going on, Tank?
Good old Rosario.
What's going on, Rosario?
And Derek always loves to come on in and say, hey. And N2 came in to give us some dap. And hopefully he was spiting Cynic, who had the audacity to stream right at the same time as we are. Because
I think a bunch.
He wants to sabotage us. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I think a bunch of people are streaming. I think Wednesday is always like a busy night, or Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday nights is a busy night tonight.
Well, the whole thing is the King stream usually happens on Friday. but he decided to do it early just because he knew that I was doing this stream. So Cynic, if you're out there, you know, I will have my vengeance.
And it will be sweet.
But yeah, ladies and gents, for those of you watching on YouTube, click on the link pinned in the chat. Get yourself a copy of Ominous, because this looks like a spanking awesome book. And for those of you watching on Twitter, I wish I knew how to like pin a link on the Twitter thing. I know, like, if you click on @Nigma85, that's our boy Elliot here's page. He should have the book right up there. I think, is it in your description?
Yeah, if you click on my profile, you'll see in my bio profile thing, you'll see the link there. You just click it, and then you go straight to the campaign.
Well, hell yeah.
Sweet.
So let's see. So I wanted to ask a bit about the world that this takes place in. Like, is it like, can you give us like a little bit of a broad idea of it?
Yeah. Everything takes place in a different planet. It's not happening on Earth. It takes place on another planet, and the planet is called Omina, Omina. And then that's also part of like the name of the book. Ominous is because it's related to Omina. And so there's in this planet there's this kingdom that's called Athira. It's Athira. I'll put this in the chat.
Oh, hell
Athira
yeah.
is the name of the kingdom. And so my main character is Zadok, and so Zadok lives in this kingdom, and the kingdom is under attack through ominous villains. There's an ominous threat about, and Zadok gets caught in that whole threat and fight within the kingdom, and so he's a reluctant hero. He doesn't want to get himself involved, but the situation forces him to have to pick up the sword and then, you know, take his role, take his position in society, in this kingdom. And so Deathmonger is one of the threats that he comes across. You know, there are other threats in the story, but yeah. So everything happens within this kingdom. The whole story of Ominous happens inside this kingdom. It doesn't go further than that. And yeah, that's pretty much that's the world. And there's other countries, other continents of the world, but I have no plans at the moment to explore any of it. I'm leaving it there, so like if I ever wanted to tap into other things, I could write anything that I like. And so I've basically created my own sandbox to play in, so I could just do whatever I like. And that's the great thing about indie comics, man. You can do whatever you like.
Yeah, I've been I'm working on a fantasy story with a buddy of mine, and so we are currently shaping the world that it takes place in, and like working on the mythology behind it and stuff. But that's not going to see the light for a little while now.
There's a lot of backstory that you have to develop, or that I had to develop also. Like, for example, the laws, the rules, figure out how society works, the aesthetic for the buildings, the aesthetic for the clothes that people wear. Is there magic, science, all these other things? Do they believe in God? There's all kinds of things that you have to explain, and obviously you can't just dump all that on page one. Though, so you have to I'm going to use Zadok to get through the whole thing, and then people will discover things about the world as they read the issues. That's my plan, at least, though. And like in Final Fantasy, you don't know everything about it. You first start learning how to learn how to use magic, how to use regular attacks. Then by the end of the game, you're doing summons and all kinds of things. And so that's the idea. That's the idea. So by the end of the story, I'm going to have a fully fleshed out hero that can do all kinds of crazy stuff.
So is he kind of like a rookie, or is he
novice,
fish out of water?
Novice. Well, not completely novice. He has some knowledge, but not to the extent where he would be military. it's a very amateur use of swords and weapons, but his main focus is technology. Zadok loves to work with technology, and he wants his future to be in that industry. Like, he wants to work with technology, but life doesn't have that plan for him, and so he's going to learn he's going to learn how to use technology and use it to what he needs to use it for, and make the best of it that way. Because he's going to use technology in this case as a weapon. He's going to use it to upgrade weapons, to upgrade all kinds of things, and he's going to use that inquisitiveness and use that to his advantage.
Is Deathmonger, like, is he a part of a species, or is he kind of his own unique thing?
I actually have his character bio on the campaign. He's an undead ogre warrior. So
okay.
So it's an ogre that has something happened to him in the story that transforms him into this monster that we see here. And so I mean, you could say that he's of the ogre race species. He's of the ogre species, but are there other people like him in this world? No, he's just one unique. Deathmonger is unique. There's no other person that looks like Deathmonger in the story.
Hell yeah. He's an original.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he's like an evolved form of one.
Yeah, well, you'll see in the book how he comes to be. You know, I don't want to reveal that part much, because I would like for the people to see that. But you'll see exactly how he became to be this guy we see here. You know? And
if I probe too much, you can tell me. No. I know you don't want to give anything away.
No. I have no problem sharing. But there are some things that, like, wait, I don't want to give that away just too soon, because but yeah, no, like, for example, things about the world. Yeah, it's great to talk about that, because people should also understand that part at least. So yeah, no problem, no worries.
Well, I'll tell you, one of my biggest attractions to it was Zadok's sword, because it looks very Buster Swordy.
Yeah.
I love giant swords.
Heck yeah, man.
Don't do the Freudian examination on that.
Sweet. I can see where it goes, but yeah, I won't dive too into it either. Yeah.
Who's that? Who's the blonde guy right there?
The blonde guy, his name is Silas. He's also a main character of the story. Silas is the yin to Zadok's yang. Zadok, the main character, he's inexperienced. He doesn't know much. He doesn't like fighting. Silas is the complete opposite. He likes fighting. He's all about using different kinds of weaponry. He's a soldier of the army of this kingdom, and they cross paths, and they together have to embark on this journey to save the kingdom. And so Zadok is going to look to Silas as an example, and it's almost buddy cop in a way. No, it's almost buddy cop with those two guys. Yeah,
I can also see possibility of friction between the two.
Yes, a lot of friction.
See, that's good.
Yes, a lot of friction, because Silas has no respect for Zadok at all, because he's incompetent. According to Silas's how he thinks of him. He thinks he's a complete incompetent buffoon. He's got no business being here, but he has to put up with him, and then we'll see why. No?
Hell yeah! So let's see. So how many issues do you think this is going to be?
I think it might be either 3 books or 4 books. Everything depends on the budget. Everything depends on how I make it work. It also depends on how I do the art. Because the beautiful thing with this is that I can put in that extra panel, or I can do that double page spread, or I can do that splash page if I like it. And I want visuals. Like, I have these visuals in my mind, and I don't want to spare no expense with the visuals. Like, I want to put like a nice double page spread. I want to do this. I want to give the reader like a great visual understanding of the world they're in. And so yeah, I have it for the moment. It could be between 3 or 4 books. I don't think
Okay.
I don't think it'll be more than that. I don't think it'll be more than that.
That's a solid goal. I think. Yeah. I mean, my plan is for like 10, and that's probably not wise of me, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
No, but yeah, but like I always hear, no, like if the story requires 10 books, then yeah, go for it. No, that because the story is going to dictate itself. No, like if it's for 4 books, 10 books, 20 books. No, I think we should let the story exist as it should. No?
Well, I think 3 or 4 books that's a solid, good goal, and I think but I definitely think you should consider doing like spin-offs in this world, because you can definitely have some fun with that.
Yeah. I don't close the door or anything. Again, everything is going to be what the people decide. Like, my main character is Zadok, but people love the villain. I'm going to introduce other characters, and then if people decide that they love them, then I have no problem doing spin-off books of other characters. There's so much in this world to explore, and I can continue pumping out different designs. Hopefully people like them, and then I'm in complete ecstasy and happiness because I get to work on things that I like to draw. So I get to draw these fantastical things, and then if the people say give me more, then I have no problem giving them more. No, so that's great. It's great.
I mean, I agree with Tank here in that I think, Deathmonger to me should be kind of your icon for the series. Because he sticks out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll see what happens after book 2, because there is a story, and he has to play his part in that story, and I don't want to throw the story under the bus. To give him extra shine, but
that's true.
But I mean, yeah, like if people want to see more of him afterwards, then I have no problem doing that. Yeah.
So see, now the challenge is going to be, now you have to create more villains that are going to one up him.
Yeah. I think I have it. I think I do have it, but we'll see. We'll see what people say, what people resonate towards, and then we'll see what happens. So, I'm completely flexible on that. I have no problem. I have no problem working on just Deathmonger. I mean, that's my character. I love that guy, and so yeah, I have no problem at all. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the key. You gotta just kind of lightly put it out there, but like then you just don't explain it.
Yeah.
You know. It's like there's
I have a bunch of I for the moment I've only revealed 2. I have Deathmonger, and then I have the main villain, which is Necronox. And that's the other character. People like his design also. But then I have other villains in store also. I have other characters that I'm going to introduce, and I think I'm pretty certain that you guys are going to like the other designs also. And it's all going to follow like a similar aesthetic. There's not going to be too much deviation. I'm not going to come at you with like I don't know, like some funky, I don't know, but I'm just going to try to keep things in tune. You know?
I see what. I see what Ali meant about how, I can definitely kind of see a bit of an Akira Toriyama flair with a bit of this.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Sweet.
Sorry, Ali. I gotta share the screen myself. Just because I wanted to. There's something I wanted to look at.
No problem.
Let me see. Let me see, where was it? I was looking for something, and now it has eluded my brain. That's how it always happens.
Yeah.
But
if you don't catch it at the moment, it leaves, yeah.
But let's see. Yeah, there's that Buster Sword influence.
Yeah.
Love it. Death manga. He's undead.
Yeah, he can't die. Yeah.
Narthone. Man, you have the best names.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Narthonen. Necronox. The Death Relic. That is good shit.
Sweet.
Did you for the names, were you inspired by any real world languages, or were you just kind of coming up with oh, this sounds cool? I'll do that.
Yeah, no, I have this system. I don't know if other people do this or not, but I've taken a look at a bunch of different words in the English language, and then taken a look at some common prefixes, suffixes, and root words, and I put them in a big list, and I combine words together and see what sticks. And my personal rules for coming up with names: it has to be easy to pronounce. It has to be understandable, readable, easy to pronounce, and it should be no more than 2 or 3 syllables. Because sometimes I see fantasy comics, and they have these strange, long names. Sometimes some of them are unpronounceable, and I think that just completely kills it for the reader, at least. And so I want to try to keep things simple and cool. No, Zadok is 2 syllables, Ominous 3 syllables, Deathmonger 2 names, 2 words that we can easily understand. We know Death, we know Monger from Warmonger, Ironmonger, so I'm trying to make it easy for people.
Who's Death?
Silas, 2 syllables. No?
Who's Deathmonger?
I'm sorry, Deathmonger. Sorry.
I know. I was fucking with you. I have to tell bad jokes every once in a while.
No worries.
Oh.
No worries.
So yeah, let's see. Oh, I know. I've heard of this Elliot Rodrigues guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So let's see. Let's go ahead and play this here trailer. Let me go ahead and quickly pause the music. Yes. Hell yeah, ladies and gents. 96 backers. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm only 4 away from 100. I think we can make it.
Oh God, yeah, you can make it. I mean, you've been doing this for what, 2 days?
No, I've been doing this for this is a 64-day campaign, I think. So I've been going at it for 26 days. That's what
yeah. I thought this was you launched a couple days ago, and it was just oh shit.
It feels like it, but the days have gone by quick. Yeah.
Well, still, I mean, damn. Yeah, ladies and gents,
I can get some more. Yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gents, click on the link I have got pinned up here in the chat. Get yourself a copy of Ominous. Fantastic price for an awesome kickoff to this series.
Heck yeah.
Hell yes, indeed. But yeah, You said 7 is your favorite Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character in 7?
Cloud. Cloud's my favorite.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, and then I love Sephiroth. I love the rivalry. I'm not making a villain like Sephiroth in this comic, but I am the villain the main villain is going to be as dangerous and as powerful, even more powerful, I guess, no, than Sephiroth. But I mean, I wanted to have that kind of level threat in the story, and yeah, so yeah, those designs for that game, great. I want to snag what I can from it. I don't want to directly rip it off, but I do want to take a lot from that, and yeah, from everything in general, because Final Fantasy has great aesthetic. Like I love the designs of all the characters from all the games that I've played, at least so far.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, oh, did you play the remakes?
No, not yet. No, I would love to, but I haven't had the chance to play them yet. And no, yeah, I haven't had a chance to play.
I enjoy them, but at the same time, it's kind of a mixed bag because I don't know how much you've heard about them, but they didn't just do a straight up remake of 7. They're doing this thing. It's kind of like this X-Men Days of Future Past thing, where Sephiroth has like gone back in time, and he's fucking with the timeline. And so, like by the end of the first part of it, the main characters all have to fight the avatar of fate itself. And they defeat it.
Oh, wow.
And so as a result, now there's like all these multiple parallel timelines going. It's confusing and it's weird,
wow.
And they didn't need to do it.
Huh. So it's not playing that storyline again. It's from a like multiverse type thing.
Somewhat. It's like
huh.
It's like the timeline has been changed, so the story's gonna go a little bit differently from how it was in the original. But at the same time, like there aren't really dramatic changes from the main plot, but it's that in the second game they were showing how there's like a parallel timeline where Zack survived. And like and they're doing stuff. And then now there's also a parallel timeline where Aerith survived. And I don't know how they're gonna incorporate that crap in the third game, but it's like they didn't need to do all that. Like,
no, yeah, if you bring her back, then it completely kills the game because those were the stakes, that she died.
Well, it's like I think that they were trying to give everybody what they wanted, where they give the main guys like us what we want, where she still dies, but then they also give the people who are like, oh, I love Aerith, keep her on, bring her back. They're giving those guys what they want by being like, well, she's alive in another timeline, and it's like I don't know what. It's too much. It's way too fucking much.
Yeah. And they give you the option to enter that timeline if you like, and then play that.
No.
Oh,
no, it just follows our main timeline, but it's that they cut temporarily. They'll like cut away to something going on in one of the other timelines. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
But like, for the most part, I love what they did with it, where they fleshed out the story in a way that I found satisfying. But it's just all that extra stuff. They did not need any of that.
Yeah, they got carried away.
Oh, here we go. So, Elliot, if you were to have a retro 8-bit NES game for Ominous, what kind of game would it be?
Like a Final Fantasy game, like I think 6. Final Fantasy 6, like that.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah, like an RPG game in that style. I think that's the only way you can tell that story. I was also thinking Mega Man, but you can't do it like that. I don't think it makes much sense like that. But yeah, 16-bit Final Fantasy 6. I've heard so much about that game. Also, I want to play that, but because I heard that was like the best one of all. No?
A lot of people like 6 a lot. Like they consider it their favorite. I'm like, I played like the beginning of it and I kind of put it down and never came back to it.
Huh.
And 7 will always be my favorite. And
yeah, me too.
people make fun of me for it, and I don't care.
I don't get why? Because I mean, are there better characters than Cloud?
I think their whole thing is they're coming at it from like, oh, 6 is the goat, man.
Oh, okay.
6 is the most badass. 7's just aping off of 6, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I think Cloud is an awesome character because of the weird complexity behind like his issues with his identity crisis.
Yeah.
And I loved like, and I think from a storytelling point of view, it's the fact that up to that point in games, it seems like the hero is typically your stoic, super hardcore, like I'm gonna go in and I'm ready to be the hero. Yeah. Whereas with Cloud, you kind of get that sense from him at first, and then you learn down the line that in actuality he was a very insecure guy that kind of wanted to be like his best friend, and through all the fucked up genetic shit that happened to him, he ends up taking on that persona, but it's not really him.
Exactly, yeah. And that's where his issues come from. No, it's just me. Who am I? Yeah. Yeah, that whole second part of the game explores that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's great work. Great storytelling, I think. Yeah.
Heck yeah, definitely. Man. And that's why I was excited that they were fleshing it out, because I remember when I was younger, I wanted to make it into a movie, and then the 7 remake games kind of did that for me. Only they did it with extra crap we didn't need, but you know.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw that Advent Children movie way back then also.
Oh yeah.
That was amazing. That blew my mind away. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
That stuff was great.
In retrospect, I don't like how emo they made Cloud, but
yeah,
like when it first came out, my mind was blown.
Heck yeah. And that was like early 2000s before any of this computer animated stuff. That was like completely. That's what completely messed me up. So I was like, wow, they're this far advanced in Japan, man. Yeah, heck yeah, man. Advent Children was amazing.
And then I think I'm kind of like, I'm gonna make a controversial take, but
yeah,
in terms of which Final Fantasy game had the best storytelling in it, not in terms of like the most interesting story, but just like the best method of telling the story, I would say 10 is the best one for that.
Yeah, I was thinking that also. Yeah,
because they did that. Because they did a great job of how, like, because Titus's character is a total fish out of water, he's from a totally different world. We, the audience, learn about this world through him. Because he doesn't know which way is left or right, so other people have to kind of explain things to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and that's the approach kind of is what I'm taking also with the comic. You know, like, you're going to learn things about the story as Zadok is also learning it. So there's things that he knows because he lives in them, but other things he's going to discover that the reader's also going to discover. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. So, I mean, Zadok, is he... Like, I'm trying to phrase this in a way where it's not too, like, spoilery.
Yeah.
Is he like an apprentice, or is he just kind of doing his own thing and he kind of gets dragged into being a soldier, or?
Yeah, he's doing his own thing and he gets dragged into being a soldier. Yeah, he doesn't want any part of it, but he has to assume a role that's given to him. And throughout the story, he gets to a point where, like, okay, this is where my destiny lies, and let's go full speed ahead, and then let's see this thing to the end, and then he learns to accept what has become of his life. So it doesn't mean that he has to sacrifice and say no, that I'm not going to do what I really wanted, but it means that he's going to take what he wanted and use it in a way that he hadn't expected to use it, and he's going to be surprised by how he uses it, in the end.
Well, that is a great coming of age setup.
Yeah.
Oh, like having to accept responsibility when you really don't want it.
Yeah. That's also a nod to society nowadays, no? Because also I still see, there's many people that, I don't know, like there's always these memes, like me when I'm 17 versus my grandfather when he was 17 and he had 3 jobs, he had a house and 3 kids, and so like there's this thing where like responsibility is like slowly diminishing among our youth, and some people don't want to take up these responsibilities. Some people don't want to be parents. Some people don't want to go to school. Some people don't want to do this and that. And so Zadok is kind of like that. He doesn't want to take on these things, but he's going to learn that in life you have to do these things, and hopefully that comes off as a lesson for the reader also, if it gets in the hands of any young person like that. But yeah. And also this idea of family is prominent in the book also because his parents are alive and well. He's got a sibling. He's got a sister that's in the story also. There's also a great story that I had in mind for her. And I don't know if people will like that also, but yeah, I mean, the whole family aspect, responsibility thing, it's there also for people if you take a close look at it.
Oh, hell yeah. So I was going to ask something, and of course it just slipped my damn mind. Well, good luck serving dinner, Tank Ferris.
Yeah, yeah, enjoy dinner also, man. Yeah, sweet.
Let's see. I had a great question, and it went right out of my head. But
happens to be on my show also.
I just remembered. Okay. So, speaking of, you were just talking about young people. So, what age range would you say is this book tailored towards?
I would say PG-13, because there are scenes. There's no nudity. I'm not going to go too crazy with the curse words, but there is violence. There is violence. People get shot. People get stabbed, sliced, cut. All kinds of different things. But yeah, just for that sake, there's not going to be any sex scenes in the book. There's not going to be any curse words or anything like that in the book. Or there may, I don't know, there may be out of context, like a damn or a shit or something like that. But
I mean, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think, yeah, like there probably do need to be more books that are available to wider audience ranges, because God knows Outlaw Nights is definitely 17 plus.
Yeah. I mean, it's everything. If it's 17 plus, rated R, if it's all ages, children, each category has its pros and cons, though. Because I mean, if you do like a kid's book, you also limit yourself as a creator of what you can, what you expose to kids. So, I mean, there are limitations no matter where you go, what route you take. So yeah, I mean, like, because remember, my idea was to do like Final Fantasy in comic book form, and I was exposed to it when I was 12.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, at a kid that age exposed to Ominous, I think would be okay. I think would be okay. But
definitely. I think this is perfect for like young teens.
Yeah.
To check out.
Heck yeah.
I mean, when we were kids, we were all about swords and fantasy, and
yeah. I mean, you can imagine the kinds of things we saw as kids, but so I mean, I think if kids want to see that the R-rated stuff, I don't think you and I are going to stop them from doing it, but I mean, we take our precautions. Though. We take our precautions. We don't also want to, well, at least in my case, I don't want to advocate for certain things that may not be for their age just yet. So.
Yeah, and I just don't want any parents writing to me being like, you screwed up my child. Like, oh shit. But let me see. I was gonna Necronomics. Necronox.
Yeah.
Necronox. He gets introduced in the second one.
Also, yes, he gets introduced in the second one because they don't know where the threat comes from, and then they find out that it's from him. But yeah, I have a picture of him if you'd like for me to show.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I was curious a bit about him.
Yeah,
but I wasn't sure if you wanted to reveal that yet.
No, yeah, it's this is actually a page from the book, so you'll see this in the book. I'm sharing it. Yeah.
Oh.
This is a page from the book. This is the Necronox concept art. I did the line art, and then Emanuel Darcy does the coloring for the book. He's the colorist for the interiors and everything. And yeah, that's the character.
Nice.
He's the main villain. He's the guy that's giving. He created Deathmonger, so he's the guy that's going to be the big bad in the book.
I'm assuming he's a necromancer.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
He works magic, all kinds of stuff with that.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Well, hell yeah. And we have pretty much, we've hit a little over the hour mark. So this is usually where I wrap it up a bit, especially like with these kind of streams. But ladies and gents, once again, for those of you who just tuned in and for those of you who are tuning in on replay, click on the link I've got pinned in the live chat. Get on Fund My Comic and get yourself a copy of Ominous Avenging Death. I am definitely going to when I get some money in.
Yeah, no worries, no problem. Yeah.
So you've got about 36 days?
Yeah. I got still a little bit over a month to continue getting some more backers. And then as soon as the campaign is done, we're going to go straight to fulfillment. And as you can see, to anybody watching this from the replay, the books are going to get made. They're here. They're going to come in a nice matte finish. Yeah, it's going to look great. And yeah, they're here. So you don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to take the money and run. Like, you're going to get your books. You're also going to get your I forgot what your trading card from Adam Miller, and you're also going to get a 6x9 print of the TMNT fan art that I did, and I don't have it. I can show you the image.
Oh hell yeah!
Give me a second. I don't speak too much about this because I don't want to get in trouble, into legal trouble, but because this isn't my IP, but I've been getting questions about this for the longest time. And I've decided to throw in a free print. It's not going to cost anybody anything. It's a free print, a 6x9 print, because I can't do anything bigger for free. But this print here that you're looking at, yeah, everybody's going to get a free one in their book. It's going to come inside your bag and board. So you're going to get a free 6x9 print, so it can fit, right here in the back of this artwork. And yeah, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. So you get the book, and you also get this art.
That is the hardest image I have ever seen of the Ninja Turtles.
Sweet, thank you.
So most of the time, I've always seen just campy shit. Like, this is.
Yeah, you got everybody here. Yeah, you got everybody here. You got Michelangelo. You got Splinter. You got Leonardo. You got Usagi Yojimbo.
You drew this yourself?
Yeah. I did the artwork for this. I didn't do the colors. And Manuel, the colorist in the book, is the same one who did the colors for this. And yeah, this is a double page spread. I did this on two 11 by 17 pieces of comic board. And this took 2 months to finish. I did this for the Turtles 40th anniversary, which was last year. And yeah, this did great. I was able to sell this at the Comics Gate art auction last year, and currently in the States. I don't have it with me. It's at a new home, but yeah, it's a great piece. You got Slash, you got Bebop, Metalhead. Yeah.
Oh God.
It's my love letter to the Turtles, man. I love those guys.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's folks, there is no reason to not back this campaign because I mean, you are throwing in all the goodies for like the most affordable price imaginable.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best, and get in on it, guys. Because next campaign, it's gonna be a bigger book. Obviously, that's gonna be I'm planning for the next book to be a 62-page graphic novel. So I mean, I'm gonna try my best to give you the biggest bang for your buck, but I can't do 62 pages for 10 books. I have to do a little bit more expensive, but yeah, I'll make sure you guys get your money's worth, obviously.
Well, hell yeah. So yeah, I think this is about the time to start wrapping it on up. Thank you so much for coming on, Elliot. It has been awesome, man.
No problem at all.
I appreciate the hell. And I appreciate the hell out of you. Like, you had me on your channel to promote, and I mean, every time I see you, you're just always so gracious with everybody and welcoming and very humble, which I appreciate because I'm a little too narcissistic. So you know.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm trying my best to create a platform on my channel also, so I can have more creators come on. Like in your case, I had you on the show. It was great to get to see Outlaw Nights and get to see because you've also you stepped out for a little bit and then you came back, and so glad to see you come back and getting to see where the book's at. And it's good stuff, man. And just trying to do what's expected of us, to help each other out and promote and try to get some more eyes on each other's stuff. And so I'll continue to do that. I'll do my shows every Thursday, and then if I have guests come on, I'll do like a Tuesday or Monday show. And we just got to continue working at it, and getting more exposure amongst ourselves. So good stuff.
Hell yeah! So on that note, where can everybody find you?
Yeah, I have my YouTube channel. It's called Elliot Rodrigues Art. So you just subscribe. I host a show every Thursday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and and if I also have guests. I interview creators, and for that, it could be on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Then you can check the posts in the community tab. I usually inform people that way. You can also follow me on X at Nigma85 right here. You can follow me on X there. You can see the artwork, and then I do draw streams. I hang out, do all kinds of stuff, and I'm not going to go anywhere. You guys are going to find me on the channel, so I'll be here. I'll be here drawing and having fun.
So we're gonna get an announcement on X tomorrow that you're leaving, and
and I took the money.
You were just like, "Yeah, I was on that Fusebox guys show, and yeah, I'm done.
I'm done with
Screw this.
I'm taking my books and I'm leaving." No. No, I'll be here for the long run. I'm going to be here until this story ends, and then after that, who knows what happens. I'll also play with the idea of drawing other people's books. I don't know, because I've been getting all these years. I've been getting offers to draw this book, that book, and the other book, and I may play with that also. I have no idea. I don't know what the future holds, but I don't close the door on anything. Everything is a possibility, and I go where the people demand. If the people want more ominous. If they want deathmonger. I just love drawing and creating, and I'll continue doing that.
Well, I think, this is going to take off. I mean, it already is taking off, but it's going to take off even harder.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
So, much. Ladies and gents, I am, of course, your host, Ben, a.k.a. The Fusebox. You can find me right here on YouTube, Fusebox Engaged. I host streams every week. I'm just not super great about pinning down a regular day. Usually it's on Tuesdays around 7, but occasionally it'll be like Thursday or Friday, depending. But you can also find me on Twitter at Fusebox7. You can also find me on Instagram at Outlaw Nights. And you can find me on Facebook under my real name, Ben Fuselier, Fuselier. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, go ahead and give Outlaw Nights issue 2 a look. Of course, after you've backed Ominous. We are currently at 1,249 on the Indiegogo, and if we can hit 2K on the Indiegogo page, I will be adding a little preview of issue number 3. But that's only if we hit 2K on the Indiegogo. The Fund My Comic doesn't count on that one because I need to make it challenging enough in order to, I need to make it challenging in order to put off having to do it. But yeah, we are in demand. No end in sight at the moment. So I highly recommend, if you all love sexy space pirates, if you love the future, if you love seeing a story about authoritarianism versus libertarianism, and if you're all about classic pirate themes updated with a nice blend of genres, this is the book for you, my friends. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. I dig that music, man. That music's banging.
Well, you mentioned that
on Katie Dids, the hip hop mixed with it. Yeah, great.
Well, I mean, again, like I've said it before that space stories really need more of that hip hop flair and more of that style.
Heck yeah.
It's like I'm not into the Star Trek onesies look. Everybody being rigid. It's like you need to be able to play music from the stereo while you're flying around in space.
Definitely.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you like anything we had to say, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And hell, if you didn't like anything we had to say, go ahead and hit the dislike button. Because whether you love us or hate us, it doesn't matter. It feeds us. We're on YouTube. We crave the attention. It's in our souls. Thank you once again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, and we will talk to you all later.
Thank you very much, Chad. Thank you for having me, Ben. Great to see everybody.